Partio Papore di Frolio, partio per Argentina. Partio Papore di Frolio. Oh, hi. My name is John Shoemaker and I'm your host today. We're going to do some arts and crafts. Now, the reason for this is I've heard that some of you are using old Robert De Niro videos or DVDs or Blu-rays instead of clay pigeons for skeet shooting. And what I would like to say to you is, please don't do that. Please don't take videos like this and use them for skeet shooting because it destroys the environment, all right? So what I'm going to try to show you today is an alternative way of recycling old De Niro videos. Blu-rays, I'll just put it this simply. You can take some nice chamois material, cut it in the circle of a DVD, glue it on there. You can use Gorilla Glue, and one side will be like a chamois for a coaster, and the other side is a little slipperier. Or I guess you could chamois both sides. You might want to be careful with those because over a 4-month period or so, they could mold. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this particular one in this casino, and we're going to measure, we're going to kind of measure this the best way we can. And I've chosen canvas as the cloth that I want to use because I'm going to oil paint on it later on. So, let me get this chair out of my way. So, incidentally, that song that I was singing to you is a song that my Sicilian grandfather used to sing to us when we were little kids. And I thought you should know that the word più in Italian means more, okay? So a lot of people like to joke and make fun of that, and there's going to be a quiz later on. It's important while you're cutting canvas to say this. Taffy was a beggar, Taffy was a thief. Taffy went to my house and stole a piece of beef. I went to Taffy's house, but Taffy wasn't home. Taffy went to my house and stole a ham bone. Okay, always remember that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take some glue. I hope this is open. I should have checked that ahead of time. We're going to take some glue and we're going to put it on the back side of casino here. And, okay, take some glue on the back side. Oh, it's a little droopy. Don't blame me on me now. Okay, well, we weren't going to care about. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to show you first how to use Gorilla Glue. Now with Gorilla Glue, what you have to do is you've got to wet both sides first, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this off real fast because we're going to do the Gorilla Glue first. So let me run and wipe this off. And we will make sure that we can angle the camera so you can see it. And I think that that'll be important. And you'll hear, of course, the water running as we're pouring it on. Okay, set of old DVDs, nice and wet. I'll wipe this off a little bit. Okay, a little bit there, wipe that off. And we have to get the canvas wet too. It's going to be a little bit wet. Put some of the excess water on there. Okay, that's sufficiently wet. So we're going to use the Gorilla Glue first. Okay? And we take the Gorilla Glue. And we're going to, you know what? We're going to put it on the DVD surface first. I'm going to tell you why. And so that's what I'll do. Okay, and here we do it on the back side. And we're going to do it on the side of casino. See, we got that glue all over there. Oh, that's some on my hands. And we're going to put it over here. Okay. Partio Papore di Frolio, partio per Argentina. Addio cara Rosina. We want to remember which side is the front. And the reason I say this, it's so important that you find good ways to dispose of this because, now this isn't wet, this portion here, so I'm going to use the Elmer's over here. We'll see how it works. And you don't have to use a De Niro video. You could use Barbra Streisand or somebody else for that matter. It doesn't have to be a De Niro one. But if you want a De Niro one, you won't have any problem. You can go to the store, they're dumping them at the Salvation Army like mad. So you could do that. Okay, and now what we're going to do is kind of like what you do when you do a Christmas present, only I forgot to do this end of it. Okay, casino, and oh, I didn't tell you what this is going to be. This is going to be a bellows, a bellows for a fireplace, for example. So you're going to be able to use this as a bellows. Now, bear in mind, the materials in here, you're going to want to try to pick a fabric that is fireproof. You're going to want to ask for a fabric that's fireproof. The fact of the matter is most bellows are made out of wood and fabrics which would be combustible anyway, but I'm concerned that you do things safely. So again, try to pick either a fabric that is fireproof or a means of making your fabric fireproof. Okay. Now, I think we're going to have to scooch this down to the other end. And there we go. And it's kind of sticking, but not the best. So now we'll try to do this corner here if we can. We might have to do a little bit of trimming with the scissors. Okay, cosa fa? Okay, we're back. I'm back after a frustrating 10 minutes of trying to cut the hole in the correct place here. So you have to have a hole in the bellows so that when you do this, the air comes out the right end and everything. It was kind of frustrating, so I was cussing in Italian. My grandmother used to get mad in Italian. She would say, come ti mangia la cane, and it means something around the vicinity of may the dogs eat you. I remember my dad, who couldn't speak Italian, got really mad once, and he was trying to fix a light, and all of a sudden we heard him say, la mangia la dogs. I think it's actually come ti mangia le cane, plural. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Now, here's the thing. If you have a problem using this as a bellows, you can take and put some stuff like this, like a marjoram or a mint or something like that in the end of it. And this way, you could use this, just in case somebody's got the vapors, you could put that in there and get that nice smell out there. Although you could actually probably just use an air freshener, and that would work better. So your best bet with this is just throw it away. So why did I go through all this trouble? I don't hate De Niro movies. I don't hate De Niro. Here's my point. These people are actors, all right? I worked in construction for 25 years, okay? Got my hands all smashed up, banged up. I was on a swing stage scaffold on the side of buildings. De Niro didn't do that. These people are actors, okay? He wasn't, if you're an ambulance driver, he wasn't an ambulance driver alongside you. He wasn't a bricklayer. He wasn't a plumber. These people are actors. Don't let them steal your voice. They don't know how you feel. They don't know what it is you really went through and have had to live. I gotta laugh. And I like the movie Raging Bull, but if you look at the steak scene in the movie and you zoom in and look at De Niro's hands, his hands have got these, you see this one knuckle of mine? It's the only one I got left that's got a little boy point on it, okay? It's never been broken down. This one's ground down, this one's ground down, this one's ground down. This one's not because the bone broke back further. This one's ground down, this one's mashed in. You can't even see it anymore. This one's ground down, okay? You look at him in the movie now, Jake LaMotta, I can guarantee you had knuckles that look like mine. You do not see that when you watch De Niro's movie. The point I'm trying to make to you is these are actors. There's a reason they memorize lines that somebody else wrote. There's a reason that they study the lives that somebody else lived. They don't know what you feel. They don't know what you know. They haven't lived what you've lived. Don't let them steal your voice. Partio Papore di Frolio, partio per Argentina. Partio Papore di Frolio, partio per Argentina. Addio cara Rosina, non li vediamo più. Addio cara Rosina, non li vediamo